Hey, it's Notebook Tech HD, and today I'm going to be going over the ASUS F554LA-WS52. I left a link in the description to get a great deal on this model, and you can also read user reviews and see what other people are saying about it, so be sure to check that out. This model is running the Intel Core i5-5200U processor. It's one of Intel's latest 5th generation processors. It's running the Broadwell architecture. And it has turbo boost up to 2.7 GHz with a base clock speed of 2.2 GHz. So it means it can dynamically increase or decrease depending on what you're doing. It's a great mid-range processor. It's sufficient for office, multimedia purposes as well as more demanding applications. And it's also a good multitasker as well. And to add even more multitasking capabilities, there's 8 GB of DDR3L RAM. So you get smooth performance even when you have multiple programs open. So for most people, 8 GB is plenty, unless you're running like VMware, where you have 2 operating systems running a virtual machine, or other software that takes up a lot of RAM. For most people, 8 GB is plenty of RAM. So this model has the Intel HD Graphics 5500 graphics card. It's ideal for low demand games, and modern games you could run on the lowest settings, but it's mainly for multimedia purposes and HD video playback. So there's a 500 GB 5400 RPM hard drive, and this is typical for laptops in this price range, but it still gives you plenty of space to store all of your media, movies, and software and other files. So other notes, there is a DVD-RW drive in this model. For the battery life, it averages about 6 to 7 hours, so you get pretty good battery life. One thing I really like about this design is the textured body, so it doesn't attract all those fingerprints like most laptops do. And I think that's just a huge plus because laptops tend to look very, very ugly when it has fingerprints all over the body. And that is not the case with this laptop. Unfortunately, there's not a backlit keyboard on this model, but it does weigh 4.9 pounds, which is on the lighter end of laptops this size. Most 15.6-inch laptops weigh between 5 and 6 pounds, so this one's definitely lighter than most laptops this size. There's Bluetooth support, 2 USB 3 ports, 1 USB 2 port, and an HDMI out port. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with this ASUS laptop. It has great performance for the price with that 5200U processor, low power consumption, so you have decent battery life. And it's also great for multitasking with the 8 GB of RAM. It doesn't have any bells and whistles like touchscreen or backlit keyboard, but it gets the job done for the price, and it has a good value. Be sure to check out the link in the description below to get a great deal on this model, and you can also read user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. Hope you found this quick overview helpful.